Hello, namaste from Bhaktapur, Nepal. And I'm at the top of the stairs of the highest temple in the country, the Nyatapolo temple here in Tamauti Square. Namaste, Leela. Hey, Russ. So this is a beautiful medieval town here in the Kathmandu Valley. Bhaktapur is, or was always known as, one of the best preserved of the three main towns in the Kathmandu Valley. And you're just looking at the Tamauti Square right now, one of the main squares here in Bhaktapur. And I'm high atop this temple that has now weathered 2 or 3 major earthquakes. The first one in 1934, and the latest ones this year. Thank you for sharing, and you can share this broadcast quite easily just by swiping your screen left to right on iOS or up and down on Android, or just tap the number and you can share that way. That would be really cool. I'd really appreciate it. It's John about Far East Adventure Travel, live in Bhaktapur, Nepal, on top of the highest temple in the country, Nyatapolo Temple. And you're looking at the square here, and you can see some of the buildings that are supported by these beams right now. And hopefully soon the rebuilding and reconstruction will be underway. And in just a minute or so, I'll walk down these stairs very carefully, and because I wouldn't want to fall, because I'd probably crack my head open if I did that here, because this is all stone. And I'm going to walk down and then show you what this temple looks like from below. But I just wanted to give you a nice perspective here of this beautiful square and medieval town here. Thanks for sharing. So I'm going to start walking down the stairs now. And I'm going to take it slow. And then when I turn around, you'll be able to see this temple and these beautiful statues that line the stairs. And sorry if I'm not reading your comments right now, because I'm watching my footing as I head down here. There's no railings. It's very steep. I have, sizable feet compared to the people that built this place. So I have to be very careful as I'm walking down. And I'm almost down now. So I'm right in the square. Whoops. And I'm going to turn around and show you what this looks like where I just was. And I've got a real glare happening here right now, so if I miss your comment, I really apologize. But feel free to give everyone a shout out where you're watching from, and I'll try to say hello. I'm also looking through cracked glass of my iPhone 6 Plus because I dropped it the other day in Tamil in Kathmandu, and I haven't had a chance to replace it yet. It's pretty cool, hey? I'm gonna have to really back up here, hang on, so you can see the top, as I don't have a wide-angle lens on this phone. There we go. And there you go. That is the Nyatapolo Temple. It's the highest temple in Nepal. It's the highest building here in Bhaktapur. And this is in Bhaktapur in the Kathmandu Valley of Nepal, and this is a super strong temple. It has withstood the big earthquake of 1934 and now the earthquakes of 2015. I think there is a little bit of cracking in the building, but it is one of the sturdiest buildings in the country. And this is the other temple that's next door. Oh, thanks, Russ. That's very, very nice. Thank you. And this is a really nice cafe here that you can sit up top. It was closed when I was here in May, but they've reopened it since. Some of the businesses have reopened since. So, life is coming back to the town here, but it's going to be a long time before it's back to the way it was, or at least close to the way it was, because Bhaktapur suffered some of the most damage in the Kathmandu Valley. I heard estimates of at least 80% of the houses here were either destroyed or damaged. And some people now are living back in their home, but they can't live in the whole home. They can only live on one floor. Hi, Dallas. Hey, Floridan 53. So we'll take a walk around a little bit more. I just wanted to show you this square. This is one of the most significant squares here in Bhaktapur. We're going to walk around a little bit more and see what the rest of the village looks like. We'll start walking down this way, and you can see a little bit of the town. We're heading towards Potter Square right now. I don't know if we'll get it on this broadcast. Potter Square is very famous in here. There's a lot of pottery work that's done in Bhaktapur. They're famous for their artisan potters, and it was closed for months after the earthquakes, and I think they've reopened it again. But this is the village here, and I do apologize if I'm missing the comments. I've got a real glare here, plus I'm looking through cracked glass. I'm staying here. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm heading for Mumbai tomorrow. I've been in Kathmandu for almost 2 weeks, and been in Nepal for over a month now. Oh, thanks. Well, it certainly makes things easier for sure when I'm walking around, holding it in landscape. Yeah, so we're going to head down. Periscopers will tell you to walk and just hand hold the phone in the landscape mode, so the Steadicam really helps. Whoops. As long as it doesn't bounce around. And so this is, and this part of the village looks like it's in fairly good shape. So the streets we're walking down here don't seem to have a lot of earthquake damage. So there's the point of the scopes too is to show you that there's lots to see here in Nepal. So, yes. No, I'm good now, thanks. I found out that it's actually a common issue. Lots of people drop their phones and crack the glass, and I think Apple can replace it for about $130 US. I went online myself after and found that out, so I will get that replaced eventually. And sorry for just my balancing skew is just out a little bit, so sorry. Here we go. So we're just walking up to this is the Potter Square area of town, and they do have some pots, it looks like, lined out here, but this is also harvest season. Hey, Kerala. After Mumbai, possibly Kerala. I'm not sure yet. Possibly Kerala or Goa. I'll see how things go, or back to Taiwan. So this is the rice harvest now. These are all farming communities here as well. So what they're doing is just raking the rice and allowing it to dry evenly. And some actually just walk barefoot through and kick it up as well to do it that way. I will try to go to Kerala. I really would like to see it. I haven't seen it before. So, but this is Potter Square, and you can see that they have the pots out, the ceramics out drying.
They are making here, and now it's field grass. They cannot bring the soil, so they stop the working now.
They can't
bring the soil, to build a field grass.
Oh,
so
okay.
Have to bring from out of the valley.
Okay, so many things are on hold right now because of this gas shortage, so they can't get the soil here right now to make the clay to make new pots. So these you can see the wheel here. This is where they do a lot of the spinning to make the pottery, and they can't. It's kind of on hold right now because this fuel crisis here in Nepal has put a lot of businesses on hold, and it's really affected a lot of people's livelihoods at the moment. But you can see there is pottery here that's drying, and of course, because it's rice season, the rice is being processed right now. And this is also a famous place for Tanga, for Buddhist religious paintings here. This is a famous school here that appears to be closed at the moment. So, like I said, many things are affected by this fuel crisis here in Nepal, and but many people are very strong and able to deal with this situation. So thank you for joining me here. Please follow me on Facebook. I'll be uploading images from my travels around today in the Kathmandu Valley later today and tomorrow. It's Far East Adventure Travel, and another Facebook page called Far East Adventure Travel. I'm Far East Adventure Travel. And thanks. And subscribe to my podcast, Far East Adventure Travel, on iTunes, or you can visit my website, FarEastAdvTravl.com. So for now, from Bhaktapur, we'll be joining you again from here. This is John Sabo, Far East Adventure Travel. Namaste.